Hey guys, I'm out here at this old truck we named Cash. I've started this video 3 times because I have so many dumb bloopers that when I go to listening to it again, why, my goodness, I get tongue-tied. Anyway, I'm kind of in a dilemma here. My buddy called me last night and asked me, I've got a deal going with him. I told him if he would take one of my trucks up to the rod run to sell, that, I'd make it worth his while. So I've already got Cash out here in the driveway. I've had it out here for maybe a week, and just playing around with it and putting penetrol here and there, this, that, and the other, and just playing with it because I hadn't been playing with it very much in the last little while. But I really do like this truck. So I don't know. It's kind of like you put so much effort. Painting the top, lowering the truck, getting wheels and tires, putting exhaust on, putting a motor and transmission in, putting power brakes on, finding the right bumpers. And there's a whole lot of things just standing here looking at it that my wife and I have done with the help of a lot of good friends to get it to where it's at right now. And believe me, I know it looks rough. I know it does. It's called a shop truck, but I'm telling you, it really looked pretty bad when I got it. But everything works on the old truck. And in case you're a new person watching this video, it's got a 350 with a 350 turbo, and it runs really good. I don't know which truck, if you was going to... The reason I'm even considering getting rid of this or one of my others is because Pigeon Forge has a rod run this coming weekend. Well, I don't know what it is about the rod run or the shades of the past that was last weekend up there, but things normally sell higher than they would if I had it on Craigslist or what's that other one? Facebook Marketplace. I'm not on Facebook Marketplace, but my wife is, so I don't really know how all that works. And anyway, I guess if he's ever going to sell something, that would be the time to sell it. But I just get to thinking about all the things that I've done to this truck, and it's like a labor of love. But the whole time I'm thinking, I'm doing this so I can resell it, and maybe get something else. But I don't know. I fall in love with all the trucks that I have, and I don't ever think for a minute. Don't ever think that I'm bragging. I'm not bragging. I'm just telling you I'm blessed. I've always loved old cars and old trucks, and that's what my passion is. Some people like painting, some people like collecting baseball cards and stuff, and my passion is just old cars and old trucks, and kind of putting my own kind of like special touch or flavor, whatever you want to call it, on them, and just making it mine, I guess. But like putting the penetrol on, most people wouldn't do that. Most people would have probably just left it like it was. And I really don't know. I kind of fall in love with all the vehicles I have just because you put so much effort into it. I don't know. I'm going to shut this hood, so don't let this scare you. But anyway, I'm thinking about letting him drive this one up there, unless y'all have a different opinion. But it's already sitting here, and it hadn't rained in a pretty good while, so it's still somewhat clean. And if I did go to sell it, I really don't know what to ask for it. I just know things sell a little better and a little higher up there. Let's give it a start. It's still cold. Oh, it's got some rust up here that I would have to tell. If someone was interested in it, I'd have to tell them it's got rust up here, because it's kind of common for these trucks to have rust up here. I've had 2 or 3 of them, and they all have the same problem with rust up there. It don't bother me, but I do want to be truthful with somebody. Heater works, all the lights work, wipers work. radio works. I put it in, but I didn't cut any wires because I'm not real good at wiring, so I just kind of straight wired it. And you got to remember to turn the radio off after you're done driving it, or the battery will go down. I hadn't done that yet, but I've known from the past that that's what will happen. But you know, there's nothing special about the truck, but it's just so much effort, and as my wife says, cash that's went into this truck. I really don't know what to price it for, but as far as going anywhere, I'm not afraid to go anywhere in it. It runs and drives good, and it's got a little bit of spunk to it too. It runs pretty good. But I don't know. Then again, you know, I got that 57 Chevy truck. Let me turn this off. Okay, sorry about that, y'all. That's my wife calling. She always calls when she lets me know she made it to her destination. So she is taking her mom to the dentist today. So that's a good thing. And I'm going to the dentist tomorrow, my wife and I are. So it's all good. Anyway, I know y'all seen that video here a while back that I put up where I had all four of my trucks up here. The 69, the 57, the 84, and the 78, or one of them. Anyway, I was asking which one would you keep, which one would you get rid of if you had to sell one. So I guess since this is up here, this is probably it. If he goes, he's going to take his 56 Buick Roadmaster up there. Man, it's a cool car. It's a four-door car and a power windows, power antenna. It's power everything, and it all works. It's a really cool car, patina style, and it is really, boy, I love that car. I'd love to have it, but it's one of them that I can't afford. But anyway, he said if he sells it, he might come back and pick up one of mine, and I guess it'll be this one right here. So I guess I don't even know what to price this truck at. I really don't. And normally I break even. If I do really good, I break even. I don't count my time because that's just stuff that I like to do. But I very seldom make any money. I just kind of do it just because I like doing it, piddling around. And this has been a good, and I've piddled on it a pretty good while. I probably should have started YouTube a long time ago when you've seen some of the other trucks and cars that I've had in the past and sold. So I don't know. We'll just see what happens. I might wind up keeping this truck. He might not go, or the weather might change. Who knows? But kind of iffy right now. But when he called last night, my buddy, well, I kind of realized that we're getting down to brass tacks, and so I need to make a decision. And I don't want him to have any trouble, so I've made a list of things that he needs to tell people if someone's interested in it, because I want to be as truthful as I can about everything that I know. I don't want to mislead anybody. So I've done that, and going to remind him to take the license plate off, and you know, just this, that, and the other. Make sure I get my insurance card and just different things. But anyway, this, I don't know if this will be the last video on this truck or not. Probably not, but I don't know. Who knows? Anyway, I'm a little bit nervous about getting rid of it because I really do like this truck. But you know, my wife told me yesterday. She said our insurance is going up, so I guess it's time to. It might be my sign to. It's time to get rid of something, and so you can keep something else, or I don't really know. Good grief. Decisions. And it gets kind of hard to find places to park stuff like this. Winter will be here pretty soon, so really don't know what to do or what to even price it at. I don't know. But I do know things normally sell pretty good up there. And, you know, I've been really fortunate and blessed to be able to sell a lot of vehicles up there at the Rod Run. But anyway, let me know what you think. If you think I'm selling the right one, or if I should sell Charlie the 57. My wife wants to keep the 84, and she's calling that truck. I know, I think last week I said something about naming the 84 Silverado truck. It's I think she said she used to chew Big Red gum. Do you remember that? It's Big Red was the name of it, and they still make it, I think. She's kind of partial to that name. I know I had a lot of good comments about what to name it and stuff, and I've noticed she's been calling it Big Red, so I think that's her way of saying that's the one she likes. I've had a lot of good comments and suggestions of what to name it. Once again, I didn't win out on the names. I had a couple of names again that I was wanting to use, and I think she won out again because she's calling it Big Red. So, and got to where I'm calling it Big Red too. So I guess that's the name we're going to go with. But I do appreciate all the suggestions and comments that was made to what to name the 84 Silverado truck. It's a anyway. Getting back to the point. My wife said that she likes the 84 because it's got air on it, and that's the newest one that we have that I bought. And I traded for it, if you'll recall, like in January this year. So it's still kind of new to us. So I guess I've had this one. It's between it and Dookie of the ones that I've had the longest. Probably this one. I've had it a couple of years, or give or take. Anyway, didn't mean to be long-winded. Hope y'all's having a great day. And I sure am. I just hate to get rid of something that you put so much work into. But, that's the way love goes sometimes. That's what you're doing it for. And there'll be another one out there somewhere that I might wind up with that I'll fall in love with too. Y'all have a good day. I sure am. And I'll catch you in the next video. See you later.